others joined the con. It's fun. Yo, what's going on?
It's been a while, Auden.
That's crazy.
Ugh.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I've been good.
That's good to hear. Staying out
How
of
you been,
trouble?
Auden? You still got that job, or you quit that?
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
You had a job
I'm
last
out of
year.
school. Yeah, that was my summer job.
Oh, I thought it was an
And the
actual
one
job.
before that, I was working at a church.
All right, you got a job now.
No, not right now.
Well,
No.
at least in your lifetime, you've had more jobs than Cell, so you know you're doing good.
Hey, YouTube. YouTube's your job.
Not yet. I'm not monetized yet.
Just, I mean, it may as well. It's like a
It's
job
a
that doesn't
hobby.
pay.
It's a hobby.
But Dre, you
Well,
can't say much. Auden's doing better than you are.
oh my god.
Hey, Carl, how's your first video coming up?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Bro, you guys gotta chill, bro. Anyway, look. Alright. I was gonna say, do you wanna start this?
Yeah, also.
Let's try. Let's get like a moderator.
Alright. Ooh, this tastes disgusting. I need to stop rolling blocks. I wanna try to shut these.
Why did they add Mookie to the? Oh man, speaking of Mookie,
I mean, he could moderate.
Mookie, you want to moderate? Mookie,
Huh? What's up?
you want to moderate me versus Carm's mock debate?
He needs to give me perm for sure.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right, go ask Sammy.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, it's High Father.
There's no way that's that nigga's real name, bro.
Nah, it's not.
Oh yeah, Auden. I guess at work his temp pisses on everyone's dick now. He's like, why am I getting DMs from fucking everyone? I have co-owners and owners to do this shit for me.
W. You want to moderate?
Like I said, that nigga, DM him or ask him for me. I'm driving right now, but I can moderate in like a minute.
That's a.
What's I want to do in like some random server I have terms in or something. 3 a.m. in the morning.
Coach, I can't lie. Swear it was so high last night.
Yo, High Father, can you moderate this?
Sure.
Alright. Do you want me to start or?
Also,
So wait, just for us to be, 100% sure about this, I'm taking Return of the Jedi Vader, and you're taking Nightfall.
Yeah. By Nightfall, do you mean like pre-suit, like the whole thing before he got put in his suit, or do you mean like specifically the Jedi Order attack?
Okay, everything from like the Jedi Order attack to Mustafar, I guess, would be considered Nightfall, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Okay, so then I'll just start.
Sure.
I just think that there's statements that say that my version of your character is the strongest he's ever been, so he'd just be stronger than yours.
Yeah, could I see that statement, please?
Alright. You're not gonna give a premise?
Oh no, I'll do one after you've we can go over your scaling or whatever, then we can go over mine. I guess. My premise is just I think my character scale's higher.
Okay. So there's a statement right here. It says his power was greater than it ever was before.
Have you got a source for that?
I don't have the specific source, but I mean,
I'll find one. One sec.
I got it from Aslick, so I guess it would be something. Oh, it's from the Revenge of the... No, not Revenge. Return of the Jedi novel.
Yeah, one sec. No.
There you go.
Alright, one sec. Yeah, you know this is from the senior novel?
I'm back. Hi, guys.
Um.
It is from
Oh, did it start?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The adult one.
Oh, you can't spool the ash out my ashtray. No.
It's from the adult novel.
Yeah, it's the very big.
You know that was released before the prequel trilogy was released. So this statement will only really pertain to the three Vaders in the original trilogy. Because like Nightfall Vader didn't exist at that point yet.
This novel was released before the actual thing.
Yeah. The senior novels were made at the same time as the movies.
Let me see that.
Yeah. Where's my letter? So
Bloody hell.
the fuck is wrong with this?
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Anime Villain here.
What's up?
Dylan, I need to talk to you after this.
Hey, Villain Mon.
What's up, Mookie?
I'll
Hey,
talk
man.
to you after.
It's top of the evening to you, Mr. Mookie.
Villain, you can't escape asking draft.
Yeah, you're right. I can't run, can't hide.
Yeah, he's gonna find you, boy.
I just gotta keep trotting along until eventually I run out of fucking oxygen and water and die.
Alright, while you're getting that, I just want to ask a question. Like,
Are you debating?
okay, let's say even if
Shit.
even if one thing came out before the other, like in this case with the novel and the prequels, why, like, we still understand the fact that throughout the original trilogy they make it clear to us that Anakin Skywalker was basically like Darth Vader before he became Darth Vader. So any version of Anakin that's brought up, it wouldn't technically contradict this statement. It would just mean that anything that had been Anakin before he went in the suit was just weaker than what he was in Return of the Jedi.
I mean, that statement could have been true, like, at the time of 1980, but post, newer media...
You're saying it could have been true, and
it could have been true, just say, like, in George Lucas's vision.
Can you actually make, like, a good argument in case for why it being released at a certain time wouldn't, would change the truth of this statement? Because all you're just saying is because it was released before, but I just explained that wouldn't matter. It would just mean anything that they could have made after just doesn't contradict their original story. They'd want to keep it in bounds, right?
Yeah, but the issue is that, well, first of all, at this point in time, George Lucas obviously wouldn't even have known he was doing the prequel trilogy. Because it's like, and then,
he knew he was going to do the prequels, remember? There's a video of him saying it.
I'm pretty sure they didn't. That's not relevant. I'll make a different argument.
He said he had the original trilogy and prequels planned out around the same time.
Well, I don't even care to get George Lucas statements, but at the point you said before about they knew that Vader was Vader before the suit, if I recall correctly from my obviously very vast Star Wars knowledge, they do not actually mention Vader without a suit once in the original trilogy, like, at all. They only mention Vader, and every time they refer to Vader, they refer to him with his suit. So out of all versions of Suit Vader, this statement can be fine.
That's not a defeater necessarily, because it's not like, it doesn't matter whether or not he was specifically called Vader, right? The more or less what I'm trying to get at is...
Yeah, but is this statement not pertaining to Lord Vader as a Sith?
I'm not done. Listen, just listen.
My bad.
Because I don't want to strawman anything. The point necessarily is just that, like, okay, he had both of these trilogies planned out and their stories planned out. So he obviously knew
he didn't have the stories planned out yet.
What? I literally just told you that.
Could you get me, like, you said it was in a video, could you get me the video of, like, him saying he had all the stories planned out when he made Return of the Jedi?
Benji, do you know that George Lucas clip where back in 1990 something where he's like, no, it was in a 2000 documentary. He was like, by the time of the original trilogy when I started, I already had the prequel trilogy planned out. Get that? Can someone get that for me? Because he
I do not recall that ever.
Wait, sorry. So you're saying, and this is supposed to be during like the 2000s? You said?
Yeah, he said that, and then he said back when he was starting the original trilogy, he already had the prequels planned out, and then by the end of the original trilogy, he had 6, 7, and 8 planned, which were sent to Disney later on, of course.
All right, I'll try to look up something then. I think I might see something. I don't have it saved, but I can look for it.
I'm 100% sure that he said that verbatim, and I've seen that statement. Like, I've seen that clip many times on TikTok.
Yeah, you can probably. I do agree that is a concept. I don't like have a video on hand or anything.
Wait, you could co-sign that, High Father? Did you ever see that?
I mean, I haven't seen anything like from Lucas.
I could
explicit.
co-sign because I've seen it on YouTube before. I ain't gonna lie.
You're a
That's what I'm
dick, you are.
saying, right? Like,
Alright,
it usually comes out in, like the shorts or TikTok, or like people use it.
I mean,
to say
I
that,
can try to find it for you, but I do know what Auden's talking about because that's like common, like fan knowledge. I think it came out like before the prequels, like a year before the prequels were like released. Or whatever.
He said by the time he already started the original trilogy, he already had the prequel movies planned out and what they were gonna be about.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really. Alright, so if this was his opinion.
Okay, this is a mock debate, so we don't have to like waste time on this. We can
Yeah, it's fine. If you want to move on, it's fine.
Check DMs.
Yo, guys, just a quick one. Are you guys fine?
You didn't send me a DM.
It was a joke.
Listening to the debate.
What do you mean, or are we fine? I don't have any problem with Clubber listening to the debate.
I miss Clubber.
Alright, hold on. Let me find Clubbers.
Okay. So since we're past that point, hold on. Give me a second, and then let me just, put on my robe and go get my food at the door. Hold on.
There's no problem, Nani. I just want to verify. I should have invited him to here, but I kind of forgot to.
Like, Carms, you missed the fact that I was just jokingly implying I was gonna help you with DMs.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking, I'll be real. But no, no, even if this was like George Lucas's opinion Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hold on.
He says putting on his robe. He's gonna go into the dorm on. He has to be militant, so he needs to be fully dressed and prepped with gear.
All right. So,
Always got the Glock in his robe.
All right. So let me open up this bag. All right. What were you saying now?
I was saying that even if this was George's opinion in like 1986 or whatever, like there's been more recent what's it called? More recent media that suggests otherwise. So you take that logically.
Like what?
I'll get a couple things on so.
So you're fine with my statement being valid, but you're saying there's more pieces that support your side.
No, I'm saying it's fine being valid at the time of release, which was like 1980 something. But like I'm saying that more recently in Disney canon, this has been updated.
But it wasn't 1980 something, but you know what?
1979.
Yeah.
So in 1979, Vader could have been the greatest Vader ever, sure. Because I've got an argument that suggests otherwise.
No, Carms, I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do completely understand it because obviously it's a linear timeline that isn't gonna like pertain infinitely.
Wait, why are you cutting me off? This is how I know you're not even listening. Return of the Jedi did not come out in the late 70s, bro. That movie came out in like the late 80s. So that's how I know you don't even know what you're talking about.
No, I said 1986.
Yes, it did. Return of the Jedi came out in the late 80s. It did not come out in the 70s.
It would come out in 1983.
Star Wars
it come out in 1983.
Yes, that's what I'm. Yeah,
that's what I said. Like 1986ish, like around there.
Yeah, it did.
Hold on.
Return of the Jedi came out in the 80s. It did not come out in the late 70s. So when you say like,
doesn't change it.
A New Hope Vader is the strongest version. 1979 is when A New Hope came out. So you're trying to say A New Hope Vader is the strongest? That's not what I'm saying.
That isn't what I said. I'm saying that at the point of this statement, George Lucas's validity only extends to this point in time.
Wait, hold on.
So in 1983 he'd be the strongest, but after that, when George updates his opinion, that fact changes.
All right. So then let me see what contradicts my statement.
One sec. Okay.
Because like, to be honest, you're
like especially in especially in Disney canon, like.
Auden, hold on.
Okay, he's done. Let me clarify this. What happened?
Okay, sorry, let me get.
Especially this, right? You're ignoring like the most important factors of my argument. The point is that whether or not he was stated to be stronger in 1985, 1986, or 1983, that's irrelevant. The more important thing is that he knew how strong he was going to make these characters through already having.
Yeah, no, he didn't. You need to prove that he had the power levels in mind, but at the time of the 1980s.
I'm not done. Through already having the prequels planned and finished by the time of the original trilogy's end, and they still make the statement that Vader is the strongest. despite all the future plans already.
Yeah, but they had the plan. Okay, sure, they had the plans for the narrative, but you need to prove they had the plans for the power levels as well. Like specifically, who would be more powerful than who? Yeah, they are. You just made that. I didn't make a claim. I said you need to prove this.
Carms, if he has the whole entire trilogy plan, why would he only have selective things planned?
No, he'd only have the narrative planned, as in what he wants to happen to lead up to the original trilogy. And even if then, when he has that, it would definitely be a very, very basic narrative line, because that would then lead him back to the so he knows what to do with the original trilogy.
Why is it the basic narrative line? From the statement alone.
Because if he had it fully developed, no, he doesn't. It doesn't imply it at all.
From the statement alone, he implies that he has the entire trilogy of the original and prequel done.
No, he doesn't. You'd need to get me an actual proof, because that's a massive leap in logic. You need to get me an actual justification for him knowing all the complete narrative and the complete power levels at the time of 1986. And like the fuck.
Can you stop yelling in the mic?
I'm not yelling in the mic. So that was the statement I was going to say for before to prove he like update his opinion.
You're being really loud. You're being really loud in the mic for no reason. You have to
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I was saying if he has these. Okay, so with the original trilogy, if back in the original trilogy where he says, I have the original trilogy planned, and then he uses the original trilogy in the midst of it to show how powerful Vader is, you're telling me that it couldn't also logically follow that since he has this other trilogy plan, he can't also have his character's powers planned? Because once the prequels do eventually comes out, we see him make several statements about how powerful each character was and how he originally intended them to be after he was done with Return of the Jedi.
Okay, and like I said, you're making multiple leaps in logic, and you just reaffirm the same statement anyway. Because you're saying that alright, first of all, it's an association fallacy anyway. You're saying that because this is true for he has the power levels in mind for the original trilogy, he would in the prequel trilogy as well. That's an association fallacy. And second of all, you're like still making a leap in logic to assume that he has it. You're presupposing that he has these power levels in mind and knows who he wants to be more powerful. I asked you to prove it and you didn't. Yeah, no, you said it logically follows. You said it logically follows it because he had it in the original trilogy, he'd have it in the prequels. But what I said was that's an association fallacy. It makes no sense.
Turn down your mic. Turn down your mic. And then listen to what I said after that. I said there is a statement after that where George literally says, around the time of the end of Return of the Jedi, he makes a statement where he says, I already had the prequels planned out, and I knew how strong I wanted to make each of these characters.
Okay, get me that statement then, because I do not think anybody remembers that.
Turn down your mic.
It is turned down.
Bro, it's still loud. It's still loud. Please turn it down. Everyone's telling you to turn it down. But listen, I gave you a verbatim statement. So whatever fallacy you think I'm doing would just be wrong. Like, I gave evidence.
Yeah, you didn't give evidence. All your only evidence, I asked you for the statement. You said it implies it in this statement. It does not imply it in this statement anywhere. Like, and then you went ahead to say that it logically follows, and like, it doesn't logically follow. It's a just outright assumption.
You just saying that doesn't matter. It's not an assumption.
Like, yeah, it is. There is no evidence. Saying logically follow, just because in your brain you're able to process this fact to be true, it does not make it true at all. It logically following, in your opinion, makes no sense. You still need proof.
Let me explain why it's not an assumption. Okay, so
I just explained why it was. Are you going to counter what I said?
Bro, you keep talking over me, so I can't even hear what you're saying. Whatever you said will just be like put to the side until I could properly respond.
No, I think they should be listened to. Like, after you finish the thing, you can refute it.
That's accepted to be true or as certain to happen without proof. I gave the proof. Mookie co-signed my proof, and you still man that proof.
No, wait, no, you did not give the proof, and Mookie's co-sign does not mean shit.
You're gonna talk over me, bro?
I thought you already moved on from this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just.
And by the way, no. The only thing he co-signed was that the George Lucas had the prequel trilogy in mind when he created the original trilogy or finished with it.
No,
as I said to you, would have just been the narrative. You'd still need. I'm not changing the wording. You would need to prove.
Hold on. Mookie co-signed the fact that he had the trilogy done.
Okay, hold on.
No, he did not have the fact he had the trilogy done. How would he have the trilogy done if he released it 20 years later? The fuck?
That's what he had the planned out and
let me show. Okay, I'm gonna quickly mute both of you guys.
I'm not speaking.
Where you guys are.
I'm even speaking.
Hold. Wait, what?
I wasn't even speaking when you said you was gonna mute us.
I don't mean that it was done in the fact that it was out. I meant the fact that it was planned out. Everything that happened.
Yeah, and I told you to prove that includes the power levels.
Oh my goodness, bro.
You don't have to. You don't have to do it, but I'm gonna drop your points. It makes no sense. It is down. It is down.
Bro, it's still loud, bro.
Well, that's not my problem.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna mute you guys real fast. To let Mookie talk.
Just lower your mic to a lower volume because it is kind of loud. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Mookie, do you want to clarify what you were co-signing? Because I think they're disagreeing.
Okay, so from what I've heard and what you and Auden were saying, first of all, Highfather himself, who I think you guys agree to co-sign, was that he did have the trilogy, the prequels, as a concept in mind. And then also, I was saying, yeah, George Lucas knew his characters. Like, I think Auden said the power. I was like, okay, I said, yeah, he did say that in the video. And then I think, like, you just said, okay, whatever, fine, I don't even see the evidence. I just steal minutes because I'm Oxford. Because I remember you said explicitly, oh yeah, he had the concept in mind. I was like, oh yeah, that does.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I've been listening to this. Yeah, I've been listening to this. He didn't say power. He just said the thing has been planned out. There wasn't like anything about power, but he did say.
Okay, that's what they're arguing on right now.
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Carm, yes, you said they had the concept out high far, and then Carm's whole argument this entire time has been prove that would include the power levels. That's what they've been going over it.
Okay, so so the vouch for the concept is fine. So everyone is clear on that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So let me both of them now.
So let's
can someone server mute me?
Okay, all right. Listen, let's ask somebody. Okay,
hello.
Let's ask somebody like Mookie. Okay, Mookie, since you already acknowledged that you noticed what the statement says.
No, Mickey. Right? What Mookie said was that he's seen it somewhere on YouTube and remembers it. He does not know verbatim what that statement says. Stop using him as some like objective source. It's not like Mookie doesn't have a verbatim remembrance of what that is.
Keep rambling.
I remember it.
It's not rambles. Do not take Club as cosign.
You see, Highfather. Like I'm like.
Okay. Hold on. Let me.
Like I'm talking, and then he just starts talking over me, which is crazy.
I'm interjecting to clarify.
Arms. So do you are you gonna are you taking our cosign? Hold on. Are you gonna to be clear, you don't you're not gonna be taking Mookie's or any of our cosigns for any of this, correct?
No, I don't. Unless somebody can provide me the video where it verbatimly specifies power levels, then no, I'm not taking a cosign.
Okay.
But if you can get me a video, if you can get me the part of the video or whatever, or tell me verbatim what it says, someone as a cosign, what the fucking it specifies power specifically rather than just a narrative and what he knows he wants to happen, he knows Vader needs to get put in the suit or something, just a basic narrative line. You need to if anyone can cite me what it says where it says and specifies power levels, then sure. Or if someone can get me the video, but I'm not just gonna accept someone saying, oh yeah, it said power levels.
Even if he doesn't directly say power levels, you don't think that the concept would include power in it?
No. It's very, very consistent in the canons that power is a second hand to narrative.
You wait, you think that those can't be synonymous?
No, I don't think power and narrative is no, I don't think power and narrative is
Okay, look, I'll use an example. Vader gets so overwhelmed by Luke's power.
That's not narrative.
In the narrative that they use it as a way to show he surpassed his father, so they.
Yeah, that is not synonymous at all. It's just not mutually exclusive. And also, his power thing, that is nothing to do with the narrative. They did not use Luke overpowering Vader to show that he'd surpassed him as a character. No, that was not the point. The point of Luke's character was that. What did you say then?
I'm basically using it to say that they're showing Luke overwhelmed Vader as a way to show us that he surpassed his father and he's going to be a better Jedi than he was.
Yeah, but surpassing his father doesn't make him a better Jedi. That was never in the fucking narrative for Luke to become better than Vader. It was him to revive the Jedi Order. That was the narrative. Killing Vader wasn't a part of that.
You're telling me him doing what he couldn't wouldn't make him better at the role?
Yeah, but that's nothing to do with the narrative. That's still about power and the character itself. What the character does is completely different to how powerful they are.
The prophecy is basically for both of them to basically bring back the Jedi Order.
No, they don't. The only prophecy that said anything about that was fucking Anakin, which is what happened. Anakin was redeemed. They started calling him Anakin again, and he killed Sidious. That was the narrative. It wasn't that Luke had to do anything to do with power at all. It was just Luke had to revive the Jedi Order, which is his narrative, not his fucking prophecy. There was no prophecy for Luke.
I never said the prophecy necessarily included power. This is why you need to sit down.
Yeah, but you're trying to correlate the prophecy to the narrative and correlate the narrative to the power. So that is still correlating the power and the prophecy. It doesn't make sense.
Hold on,
I swear, people who debate and just try to get like the most words and think that they win because of that are so
That ain't
dumb.
what I'm trying to do.
Mute him, bro. Like what the fuck?
I'm only interjecting where he's speaking.
No,
That's not right.
You're cutting me off through your interjections. I don't.
Well, yeah, stop lying every time you speak. Then.
This, bro.
Okay, hold on. Let me
mute the fuck out of him. Like, please.
No, there's no need for perms. I'll just mute my mic.
No, there is a need for
you guys to get you guys back on track. You guys are going way off. Okay, so Carms, everyone agrees. Carms just made a point, right? So let Auden go over this first, and then Carms can respond. I'll unmute Auden first.
Bro, I'm literally saying, okay, I'm not saying that the prophecy includes power necessarily. I'm saying that the prophecy includes them being able to save the Jedi Order from its despair, right? So Vader and Luke have a hand in it. Vader has to defeat Sidious to bring balance to the Force. Then once balance to the Force is brought back, Luke needs to recruit and rebuild the Order that was shattered by the dark side. That's basically it. It's that simple. And then that goes synonymously with the fact that they use Luke overpowering Vader as a way to show that he's not only surpassed his father in power, but he was a better Jedi than he ever could be because of the fact that Anakin let the dark side consume him, while when Palpatine tried to do it to Luke, Luke was not consumed at all.
Okay, so I'll speak now. Everything you just said is completely headcanon. Please prove to me that was the author's intent with the narrative at all, any of that. Or all of it, preferably, because that's the whole thing that you said. Explain to me, one second, let me simplify. Explain to me how your argument, or your perception of the narrative is accurate to what the author intended it to be. Because obviously the author's the one making this statement, so their intention would matter the most. So please explain to me where this is where the correlation is, because this is complete bullshit. I do not that was not the prophecy at all. Luke was not involved.
So wait, so the prophecy is not to bring balance to the Force. That's not what's explicitly stated.
Yeah, but not by defeating Palpatine. It wasn't defeated by Palpatine. So get me the evidence, but prove to me how the whole entire thing you just said correlates to the author's intention. Because you just give your interpretation of it.
I'm asking you a question. Do you not think that the prophecy is for them to bring balance to the Force again?
Them to bring balance. No, not them. Him. Anakin, the chosen one. There was one chosen one. There wasn't the one to rebuild the Order. That wasn't a prophecy. That was the narrative. Not the prophecy. They're different things.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, nigga. It really doesn't matter who the fuck is the chosen one in this case.
We know who the chosen one was. It was Anakin.
We know that the prophecy is they have to bring balance to the Force. All of those things that I'm bringing up are just.
It's not they. Why do you keep saying they? I asked you. Why are you saying they? I said it's only Anakin. Please explain to me where the correlation between narrative, power, and a fucking random inverse prophecy is. Explain that, because you're begging the question so badly. You keep getting on your knees and sucking off the question. Stop. It doesn't work. You're literally presupposing your original premise to justify your argument, which doesn't make sense. A justification can't justify itself. That's circular. It's begging the question. Stop it.
I'm gonna mute both you guys real fast, just because we're getting way off point. So Auden asked the original question of blah 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 prophecy. Carms disagrees. So let's just start from there. I don't think any of the extra I don't think that's necessary. Carms doesn't agree with the prophecy. Auden, go on from wherever you were relating to that question.
So basically I was just saying, right, we have this prophecy, which is this idea, right, that one of these two
No, it wasn't one of the two. It was not one of the two. It was confirmed on multiple occasions. Yes, it does matter because you're changing the context of what actually happens and is said.
Hi, Father, bro. Hi, Father. Mute him, bro.
Hi, Father. Have I not specified to him? No. Shut up, Auden. Have I not specified to him multiple times that this is not what happens and he needs to get his justification and stop using headcanon? Instead of proving it, he's ignoring me and continuing to reaffirm the same thing. Tell him to stop ignoring what I'm saying. Fulfill your burden.
Okay, hold on.
I can just mute myself. I don't understand him.
Okay, again, Auden. Harm is going off. He doesn't agree with what you're saying. The prophecy is saying it's something else. So from there, go off from wherever what was relating to the question or why the question was relevant. You know, you guys don't need to go on this long tangent. He doesn't agree. You don't need to go back on it. I'm unmute Auden now. Also, I need someone else to like mute stuff because I'm playing the game right now. So if one could handle like another person,
Yo, give me a person. I'll do it.
Shut up, Willie. Cut the fuck down, fat pig. Anyway, no.
Yo, are you fucking stupid? I'm replying to him. Are you not like just not listening? Like, is it going at like in your ear and then through the dick? Like, I'm literally replying to what he's saying.
Alright, the thing is, what you're doing is you're reaffirming the same premise that I just disagreed with and saying, oh, well, because this is true, your disagreement's wrong. But the thing I'm disagreeing with is the first premise. You're just begging the question. You're not fulfilling the burden I placed on you. You're just fucking ignoring it. Like, what the fuck? Stop ignoring what I'm saying and fulfill your burden. It's not very hard.
Moderator, do your job.
It's not very hard to fulfill your burden. He's saying, High Father's saying this every single time he mutes you, and you're getting off mute and repeating the same thing again. Like, prove your burden. If you're not going to use the
Thank you. Let me prove my burden now. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, man.
Just get to that point.
It's a mock debate. There's no need to be this toxic.
Let me reply. That's what I'm saying. I'm chilling. But he keeps telling them. Okay, look. So we have this idea of a prophecy, right? Where under Khan's interpretation, Anakin has to fulfill that prophecy of basically bringing balance to the Force. All those things I mentioned are just factors that play into that prophecy coming true. So it wouldn't necessarily be a thing of, shut the fuck up. Like, why are you talking? Shut up. Mute your mic. Anyway, so all these things are just factors that play into that prophecy becoming a true thing. And basically, I just think that because of that, all those things would just correlate into one thing, right? So some of these factors include power. Some of them include narrative, which are encompassed into this one prophecy, which would make the narrative and the power synonymous in this context.
Okay, so that's refutation.
Literally, exact. That's what I was trying to say the whole time.
Right. I'm gonna mute you and I'll let Carnes respond. I don't want to do this, but then after that, we'll just go back to the normal thing.
All right.
I can't respond.
Did anybody notice how every single thing Auden said, he said, oh, well, it comes from this Carnes' interpretation of the thing that I did. It's not just my interpretation, it's confirmed, which I said, and on multiple, like, and then he goes, it says branches out into power and all of this. And so first of all, that's, as I said before I got muted last time, it's still reaffirming the first premise, which he hasn't proven. Are you guys forgetting this is meant to be his proof of the first premise? He is then using this, like, proof to say, oh, well, the first premise is true, so this proof is true. Like, he's literally using the premise as proof for the premise. It doesn't make sense. And then he's going on and saying that it branches off into power and all that, but the thing he needs to prove is that this references power as well. And then he's like reaffirming what it is every single time, saying, oh yeah, and that means it branches off. No, it didn't even say that. It means he said, so it might branch off into power, and then goes to continue to change the topic before I can fucking refute it. Like, what he's saying is, oh well, so this refers to the narrative, and the narrative like refers to the power, and I'm saying, all right, so prove the narrative refers to the power, and then I'm just getting ignored, and he's bringing up the prophecy shit, and he's bringing up context within the prophecy to say it references power. But then a minute ago, when I told him to prove that the prophecy and the narrative are correlated, he just started getting me muted and ignoring me. So he's ignoring all of his burdens, reaffirming the same shit over and over and over again, and then still refusing to fulfill the burdens when I keep asking him to. So instead of randomly waffling, go ahead and prove that the fucking
Alright, I'm back.
burden, the narrative, like, is referencing power.
Okay,
wait, hold on.
All right, look, I got many. Wait, hi.
Carms. So Auden said he's fine to move on after he talks about this one. Are you good to move on?
Yeah. We have to. I want to conclude because if we can give conclusions.
Okay. I'll unmute Auden now. Also, I can't.
I'll just mute my mic.
The only reason I'm muting you first, or I'm not unmuting you, is because you're above Auden in the VC. So it's sort of the first thing I see whenever I'm pressing.
I'm like 4 spaces below Auden in the VC.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're still above him. So my fault. I'll try to. Bro, chill out. But I'll like if someone else could like help muting, please. I know there's mods in here. Stop cucking down.
Sorry to interrupt. The last thing I was meant to say was the whole thing that he done when I was explaining how he keeps repeating it and not proving it is just begging the question in the first place without actually proving what he needs to prove. Like his whole prophecy thing, when he said that originally is to try to make it a proof, I told him to prove that the prophecy was related to the narrative, and he just ignored that and carried on saying about how they both fit in, they're both meant to be the chosen one. Oh yeah, Anakin and Luke are the shared chosen ones. Oh, they're both meant to bring balance to the Force. But when I asked him to prove his interpretation was valid to the author's intention, we haven't got a proof. He's just repeating the prophecy shit, which he has not proved is relative to the narrative at all.
Okay.
None of the burdens have been proved.
I want to be modded now.
Alright.
I'm just gonna make this short because for the remainder of this debate, I just want to make sure it goes quickly, so I can be more convincing. Just show he's losing. But anyway, so you asked me why is the prophecy an included part of the narrative? What do you think a narrative of a story is, Combs?
You can't answer.
No, I'm asking. No, let him answer. I want to know. This is how I'm gonna finish it off. Yeah. Listen, look. You can mute him right after he answers. What do you think a narrative is?
Hello. What do I think?
Yeah. What do you think a narrative is?
What do you mean? A line of events that leads a story. A line of events that leads to the story.
Okay. Do you not think that this prophecy, which goes from the beginning of the saga all the way to the end of the middle part of the saga would technically be in the narrative under that definition?
Yeah, one sec. So that doesn't make sense because as I explained before, the only verifiable thing that George Lucas referenced was that.
Yes
no? I'm explaining my answer.
Yes or no? Yes.
I don't need to answer yes or no.
Oh, so you're just gonna make it more?
No, that's a black swan fallacy. You can't tell me I have to answer yes or no. Let me explain what I want to say.
Show that fallacy.
Okay, hold on. Auden, he's giving you his answer. Continue.
Yeah, and I was saying that I said before that, and which was
so go ahead. Then what is his answer to my question? Then explain.
Okay, one mute.
Why do you keep fucking muting me and not Auden? He was the one talking. He asked me a question, and I'm no, hi father, you fucking retard. I'm explaining my answer to him, and you're muting me.
Auden asked you a question, right?
Yeah, I don't have to answer yes or no to the question.
Yeah, I know. So
then why am I getting muted when I'm explaining my answer?
When you explained it, then Auden started going, and then it just started.
So why did I get muted? Auden should have got muted.
Because Auden had another question, so you would get to answer that one.
No, he didn't. He kept saying, I asked you a question, referring to the original question. Because he kept trying to get me to say yes or no.
All right.
Auden, are you asking another one?
All right. I asked him a question about whether or not. So basically, I just asked him a question about what he thinks the narrative is. Then I said you can mute him after. Then he answered, and I basically just said, "Wouldn't you think?"
I didn't answer.
This thing fits under the definition.
I didn't answer. I wasn't finished answering. What the fuck?
And then he was trying to answer, so I don't think you should have muted him there. That wasn't warranted.
No. I did not answer originally. I hadn't finished answering the first thing.
Did you not hear me just say that?
No, you just said I answered it, and then you asked me another question. No, stop lying to try and follow what Highfather said.
Did you not listen? I said you were trying to answer, and then he muted you, and I don't think that was warranted. Did you just literally not hear what I just said?
Oh, the end bit? No, I only listened to the first half.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
This just shows where this debate is going and who's
alright, so let me finish what I was saying. Let me finish what I was saying.
Yo, what's going on?
Wait, listen, the mighty Umbra duo, me and my best friend, the best center, we request to moderate because a certain someone's being too much of a cuck right now.
Look, I'll moderate the
Dre,
High Father.
if you hold on, Dre, if you ask nicely, I'll let you. That was a very.
I'll moderate.
I apologize. On behalf of me and my friend Arthur, we would both sincerely like to moderate.
Oh, what
Okay,
the fuck?
I accept.
No, on behalf of you.
I'm gonna
You're moderating with me. Are you being a cuck now?
I didn't say I wasn't moderating. Yes, on behalf of you. That's actual shit.
Oh my god. All right. On behalf of myself, but my friend Arthur would also like to moderate. Could we both please moderate?
Okay. Can you answer? Okay, Carm, can you answer that question now?
Auden, stop.
Okay, hold up. No, wait. We were both somewhat zoning out, but we clearly see where this is going. Okay, so just to be clear, auditing Carms, you're cool with us moderating, right?
Yeah. I do not want High Father to moderate. He keeps muting me and not Auden.
There's not gonna be any more of your little packy. There's not gonna be any more spurging and saying a million things at the same time and taking turns shotgunning each other. Stick to whatever point you're on right now. Put a pin on everything else, and we will go one by one.
All right, cool.
So go ahead, Carms.
Yeah,
wait, one more thing. If you guys start screaming over each other, I will take it to where I'm gonna mute one of you and only let the other talk as long as he needs to, and then after that, keep going back and forth.
All I ask
to remain civil.
All I ask her is that you just notice who's cutting who off.
Okay. Audience, whoever was going first, continue.
Okay, Carm, go ahead. Answer the question.
Alright, so I said, as I explained earlier, George Lucas, and as was agreed upon earlier, George Lucas only had a very basic line of the narrative and only had the necessary events he needed to create the original trilogy. The prophecy of the Chosen One was obviously not a necessary event that took place in the timeline, so he'd have to write about it and consider the power levels and shit which you're trying to affirm. So no, he would not have had, no, the fucking prophecy would not come under the narrative in the context it's being used. At the time of Return of the Jedi, all fucking, what's his name, George Lucas knew was the very, very basic events that he needed to happen. Let's just say, I don't know, Anakin being trained by Obi-Wan, and then Anakin getting put in a suit. That's all they really needed, and that's all he knew. That's all he needed to know.
Simplify it and shorten it.
Why should I have to do that? Where's my obligation to simplify it?
Stop being retarded.
So ridiculous.
This is a mod. There is no need to do that shit.
You don't need psychology. All right, Colin, please make your argument short and sweet to the point, so we can not here forever.
Or if you want one, I guess I could word it.
Yeah, go ahead. If you wanna reword it, I'll just if it is wrong, I'll say.
Okay, quote me then if you think I'm miswording it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's saying, because you guys are talking about the prophecy, that something like the prophecy was not chronologically implemented into the original trilogy and was not a concept until the prequels. So therefore, that thing that is directly linked one-on-one with Anakin's power would then be something that wasn't initially considered. So he might not have had that in mind, and by proxy, Anakin's power in mind when making that statement in the original trilogy. Am I correct?
Yeah. And I said that in Return of the Jedi, fucking George Lucas only had at the end of in 1983, George Lucas only had the very, very, very basic line of events that he needed for his narrative, just to know that Anakin got put in the suit and that obviously Anakin is Vader. That's all he really needed, and that Obi-Wan trained him. And that's all that was necessary.
Okay, so
those are two steps.
No, we agreed on that earlier when we agreed on it only being the basic line of narrative. We agreed on that. That is not.
You agreed on that, but just stick to the whole prophecy shit.
Okay, okay. So you said you said that he didn't have the prophecy written out during the time of the original trilogy. If we look at the definition of concept,
oh my.
Right.
No, because we said. Sorry, can I interject? Because this is straw manning, terribly.
Wait.
What? I didn't even get to respond.
Let him finish the basic gist of his point before you decided to straw manning.
So the definition of a concept is an idea, like a generalized idea, right? Something that has a generalization of things. So it would technically, by that definition, include things like power and narrative and all those things into this one thing, like art. You have concepts, all that, right? Okay. So basically, I just think that by the definition of what concept is, and he had concepts ready for both trilogies, that it would make sense that he'd already have that finished. Right. And he had another thing that he said that I would just like to
No, can we go over this first?
Wait, hold up, because you're talking about that. That's going to be a separate point. Just put a pin in the other thing that he said for now, because I'm not going to have you between 2 points at once.
Okay. See, he shouldn't. That's just a shotgun. He shouldn't have.
No, I told him it was 2 points, and he said you agreed on it. That's why I just let you start talking.
What was it?
When he had said that Vader, all he had was a rough surface idea of Vader and Obi-Wan and Vader being in the suit and nothing more, so he didn't need anything, or he didn't need anything more than that.
Okay, he can say that because.
And he said you agreed to that. That's why I.
Well, no, that's wrong.
Yeah, he didn't. He literally just had a point and didn't contend it.
If not, we will put a pin on that, and we will let you stick to the main point for now. And
yeah,
then
that's what I'm saying. Technically, if I prove this point, then that point would just not be. It wouldn't make sense.
You can get into that with him afterwards. Just stick to this point for now.
Okay.
So, Carms, you said he was strong, man. You heard his argument.
Yeah. So he's bringing up the thing, well, not showing me, like, showing what happened. This isn't what happened earlier. So earlier when Mookie gave his cosign and we had to re-clarify it, he did not say he had concepts relating to the prequel trilogy. He said he had the concept of the prequel trilogy in mind. That is what was verbatim stated, the concept of the prequel trilogy in his mind when he made Return of the Jedi. He did not have the concepts that relate to the narrative. The narrative, as clarified before, was only very basic and did not consider the Chosen One prophecy, as that was not necessary for him to make the original trilogy. Obviously, and this is justified, obviously if you're starting a fucking film series in the middle of it and not the start, you're going to have to consider what happens before. And as explained before, in the last point, that everything that happens in that trilogy is not necessary to get the basic gist, which also includes the Chosen One prophecy. So I don't I've already justified all of this in the last point. You just, as I said, sorry.
I did not say.
You're just ignoring your burden. Like, you're completely ignoring it.
Carms, let him.
Sorry, I never said concepts. We all
Alright.
We all agree. I said concept, and I used the definition of concept.
Yeah, but obviously this definition doesn't apply here because it's different context.
Stop.
Man, okay, with the definition of concept, the word that we agreed on in the beginning of the debate, it would be generalized with everything, including story, narrative elements.
The definition. Hello? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Clarifying what you said now. I'm not gonna make this thing work like
concept is encompassed of all those things into one thing, which I'm trying to say now.
Carms clearly disagrees with that. All right, Carms, knowing that he misspoke, what do you have to say?
I didn't. Alright, I didn't. Whatever.
Hello?
I mean, it also has to be like a mutual thing.
Yeah, I think I should just. I think.
Yeah, we hear you, Carms.
Carms, you want to move on?
Oh,
okay.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
Okay, let's see. What does the Oxford definition refer to? Wait. I'm not okay. I didn't say that, but anyway, that's irrelevant. I was gonna say that no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that he drew. I didn't say he drew. I didn't say he drew Mustafar, bro. Anyway, that that's what you just said. I said so. That's another straw man. Yes. How is that? How is that not drawing something? How is art not drawing something? You obviously feel a little push. Oh my! What the fuck? Oh, okay. I mean, if you're tech, oh my god, you don't have to draw something with your hand.
Hey, I'm just giving my opinion. That is, do not treat that as an actual debate thing.
Oh yeah, no,
Wait,
I
you
agree.
don't have to. You don't have to use your
agree with
hands.
that.
You don't. You don't have to use your hands for art. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's like the all right. Even if this is irrelevant. Okay, this is irrelevant. This is irrelevant. This is like
Never mind. I
so.
misheard what Carm said.
This is like so minuscule. Like, let's just go back to the original thing. I was gonna say, okay, so you're saying that, in this context, the concept wouldn't have the narrative correlating to. Okay, just all right. Go ahead, Dre. Just repeat what Carm said, bro.
It's very simple, really. Carms was just saying that the denotation of concept that you use wasn't exactly the one that he was applying, and he was saying he was applying a specific connotation around what concepts would mean in this context of the statement. And
okay, why would
he
it
was
be
saying,
different?
hold up, he was saying that connotation is restricted to the narrative versus every single aspect of the story.
Wait, why? Because these novels were released. These novels were released around the time of Return of the Jedi, and they explicitly mention power in a synonymous fashion with narrative. Okay, all right. So you just repeated what you said already.
No. If you feel that hold up, if Auden feels he's active, if you feel that Carm's repeated it, just move on.
We can move on to his.
All right. The next thing that you guys were talking about that I'm going to remind you of, since I said put a pin in it, was the thing about him having a rough draft of Vader's suit and Obi-Wan and shit.
If that was like,
okay.
if like technically, if I won the last point, that point.
All right, sure. Then just move on to whatever else you have to say.
He could go ahead with his scaling because I think I already proved my point. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Drop the scaling. What is MFK?
Nightfall for MFK, and I think Mustafar for V.
Wait, why?
Oh shit, I'm muted. I'm unmuted. I forgot.
Okay, let's go over old Ben being over Return of the Jedi Luke. Where is that? Alright, let's get it. Okay, let me see. Say that again. I'm looking at these scans. Okay. Would you agree that Palpatine in the original trilogy is stronger uh than Mustafar? I'm just asking a question. I'm not like saying whether or not. Like, would you agree that Palpatine in the original trilogy is stronger than Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith? I'm telling you that. I'm just asking you a question. I'm not making a claim. So I don't know what's the need for all this like neutral stance bullshit. Like, okay, let me just look. Okay, okay. Uh, okay. So, what about pre-order 66 Sidious? Okay, why? Okay, why is Mustafar Vader more powerful than Sidious? There you go. Why is Mustafar Vader more powerful than Sidious? No. Why is Mustafar? Why? Okay, if you're gonna do that, then you put him above. Like you have the scaling chain completely wrong. You're just like changing the scaling. Yes, you're okay. Okay, yes, and I understand. I understand. I'm saying
Wait, hold on.
yeah,
Let him clarify. Let him clarify what he's about to say, Carms.
because you're bringing up a whole new character who's not even in your scaling to connect it to another one that's not even as strong as that one. You're using pre-Mustafar. No, you just brought up pre-Mustafar in response to me asking.
Yo,
No,
yo, yo, yo,
you
yo,
look.
yo. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Yo, people misspeak in debates. Carms, who did you
Okay,
actually mean? And work
why
off
is
that.
it doesn't matter. Why is Mustafar Vader? Why is Mustafar Vader above Palpatine? Why? Okay,
Yo,
go ahead. You
Carms,
said
no more. Just get into it. Give him the evidence. Give him the evidence.
all this fucking.
You guys are human beings. Please communicate as such.
Hurry up and get the scan.
Save that for after the debate, please.
Mookie.
Okay, why is post invisible hand Anakin above Mace Windu? Like you're just making a bunch of rat scaling.
He's
Like,
the dog shit out of Anakin.
you don't believe this, man. You know you know.
He's argued this before in Umbra. He does.
He definitely believes it,
I'm
Carm.
not talking about. I'm talking about Palpatine being below. Anakin.
I gonna lie, Carm.
This is obviously just routing.
Just let Carms do his thing. Because
I mean, no, he can do his thing. It just proves that he has to rat.
Oh shit!
It doesn't really like. It doesn't show signs of skill, so I don't care if he doesn't.
Wait, isn't this a mock debate still or what?
Yeah, I know.
Mookie, go on mute.
Mookie.
Just Mookie, go on mute. It doesn't matter. Go
All right, you don't have to think you're ratting.
Fuck up.
Let them have their wins.
It doesn't matter if you're ratting. Get the scan.
Just go prove that Obi-Wan's above Palpatine.
Okay, where is this from? Revenge of the Sith book. Like, which book? Is it a novel? Is it like that's a very like Okay, let's see. Yeah, Yoda sat studying Anakin Skywalker, the young Jedi, for him. Aloud, Yoda had searched the paths himself. No one had done so deliberately in years, however, not since the dark side.
Carms, give Auden the time to read this scan. He wants to read the whole thing. He wants the full thing for context. That's why he's doing it. Just Auden's allowed to read the evidence how he wants to. Just let him do his thing.
And you have okay, so let me see. Hold on, let me see this. Yeah. Okay. Trying to prevail against them. Okay, so then I'll just reply to this scan. I just think that there's other pieces of evidence that just contradict this. Like, okay, actually, you know what? Before I get, no, that's ratty. Let's see. Like, there's statements that basically say that Mace is perhaps the strongest Jedi. If not lowest, would be second to Yoda in a data book, basically. Okay. I'll get you both. I that's why I said if he's not the most powerful, then low ball would just mean he's the second behind Yoda. That's what I'm doing, but you just keep talking. See, weaken as this something of all Jedi. Could only win due to Anakin's interference. Okay, I have all the scans. I'm just looking at other ones.
All right, while you read that, there's a debater channel called, I guess, Debaters Discourse Live for them. If you guys want to talk freely about the debate in there, the debaters can't see it. Just go in there.
All right, I'm gonna send them. Nah, I got it, man. All right, here you go. Keep reading. Please keep reading. Please keep reading. That gives you a right to say fuck them.
Yeah, like fuck them. Yeah. Where are they at now? They're gone.
The last thing. Oh yeah,
Smoking on that raw.
Yeah, but you just said that on recording. Carms was good.
Why y'all doxing? Chill out.
I start doxing random.
Wait. Stick to the scan one by one. Go one by one. Oh, okay. All right, sure. Your mic is cutting out. Yeah, say it again for the second one. Yeah, you're good now.
In which scan? The second one? No. It's not talk. Okay, look, more or less, like it's not talking about that. It. Wait. No. Because I'm trying to tell you that I in this one page. Oh my god. So yeah, not rat shit, bro. There's.
Bro,
It
all
doesn't
right,
matter
enough with
what.
the side comments, bro. Just
Please, it doesn't matter what you read. It's about the interpretation that I'm delivering. But anyway, look, I was gonna say. No, bro. You didn't. Can you let me respond, bro? Or are you just gonna keep talking, man? Can you keep, bro?
all right, Carms.
Are
If
you
you
gonna let
did,
me
you did.
speak?
Auden has like there's not much to go about for this. Just let Auden say his shit.
Okay, so I was gonna say that more or less, they're not saying that in the specific events of the Phantom Menace, he's only second to Yoda. They're making that. Okay, I'm about to explain because they're making that basic statement, and then after just showing all the events that happened throughout the prequel trilogy by just explaining what he does during it. What do you mean? I never said that they're saying it's a basic statement. I, no, I did not say that they're saying. I did not say that it being basic or just being a state. I don't understand what's the big difference. It is it a statement, Carms? Is it a statement?
Oh, this does not
Like,
fucking matter.
no, I'm saying because he's trying to go. He's trying to question the semantics of this if it's basic or not. This is how we waste time.
Yeah, this, bro. You and I both know this doesn't
Like,
accomplish.
bro, it is just a statement. Stop looking so deep into it, bro. Stop questioning. Is it okay? Is it a statement? So I'll reword what I said to just say, okay, so they give this statement, right? Basically explaining how strong Mace is, and then they just explain everything he does inside of the entire trilogy. It's not them. What do you mean? Okay, I'm saying that. Okay, because I'm explaining. Okay, because I'm explaining that you're trying to form some sort of like correlation between the two. You are saying because you're saying that there's this statement, and then basically the things that are explained after are used as a way to show, okay, this is stated in a specific point of time. Okay, so did you not literally say that this statement takes place? Do you? I'm asking a question, Arm.
Arm,
I'm
Shut up,
asking
shut
a
up, shut
question,
let
up,
him
shut up,
ask
shut up,
you
Arm.
what
shut
it
up.
was that you said, so we can be clear if you straw man
Yeah,
him.
I'm about to say, Carms, did you not literally say that there's the statement, and then after they start talking about the events of the Phantom Menace, which would mean that this statement takes place during it, which would be before Anakin joined the Order? Did you not? Is that literally not your point? What? Wait, 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 wait. It's almost like I just said that's what your argument was, bro. Yes, I did.
All right, it doesn't matter. He agrees that that's your argument now.
Okay, look, okay, listen. So then, yeah, you're trying to make some sort of correlation between these two sentences or just entire paragraph to just say, okay, it means that. So you're gonna cut me off.
Bro,
You're gonna
calm,
cut me
calm,
off.
calm. Bro, wait.
Arms,
I'm just saying, bro. Do you guys not want to win?
No,
Like, if you don't feel the attack, then just let it go through.
Listen, every time he talks over me now, I've just been letting him ramble just so
like, bro, do you guys like, you just not want to win?
Yeah, that. Listen,
all right, enough. Okay.
Hold on.
Karm, what he didn't attack, if you feel he didn't, Auden heard you already. Just let Auden go to his new point. If he didn't attack it, your shit will go through. Problem solved.
Okay.
You keep saying the same thing over and over and over.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, let me go.
That means he does not want to attack it. Because he doesn't want to attack it. It's that simple. If he
you can't force him to attack it. The point is I'm gonna attack it, but I'm not even getting a chance to. That's the problem.
That's fine. Yeah, go to your thing. It does not matter. Just let Auden make his argument come full circle. Go ahead, Auden. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're trying to use this thing as a way to say that there's some sort of correlation between the two. But I'm offering up this different interpretation to what's happening. I'm saying, okay, there's this statement, right? But these things that are stated after it, when it starts talking about the events of what Mace does in the trilogy, it doesn't necessarily mean that this statement at the top correlates to like a certain time period or something. You're trying to make this like assumption, basically, like what you said earlier. When did I say it wasn't related? What I didn't. That was not the first thing. Okay, well, you said that was the first thing I said, so I don't know. Okay, now, okay, I get. All right, I guess in response to what you said, but that doesn't matter. Wait, what are you talking about? Why are you going over the semantics about what I said? This is why your debates.
Dude, calm down.
Bro? Everybody is telling you to calm down because you keep Yo,
I am telling both of you guys
at the same time. Okay, calm down. I hear you going at Auden about the semantics and stuff. I heard what you said. You said Hitchens razor, blah 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 blah, and then this other stuff as well. Stick to the Hitchens razor point, and then you can worry about that.
where I could just say, let's move on.
Okay. Just back and continue.
All right, the Hitchens razor point. I think that's
okay. So basically, I'm saying that this book is used as a way to give us knowledge about these characters and like events of the story, right? Yes, the Star Wars book, yes. Okay, and basically in this page of the book, I'm necessarily just using that as a way to say, okay, they are using this sentence as a way to show us what his power level is, and then the rest is to show what he actually does in the story. Oh, I mean, it would just be due to the fact that this book is used as a way to convey the knowledge to us. If they were specifically trying to like say that a specific statement, okay, if they were necessarily trying to say that he was stronger in a certain point in time, wouldn't they mention the fact that Anakin surpassed him at a later point in this book? Okay, get me that fucking page. Get me that fucking page then. What do you mean they didn't get to that bit? Get that page then. Well, let's see. All right, wait. They say Anakin surpassed him. What?
Wait. Auden, hold on. They don't say that. Auden had something to say to that.
No, wait. That's what I'm saying. Wait. So if they don't say that, then doesn't that help my point? Because of the fact that if you're trying to say that someone's stronger than someone in a certain point of time, and then they eventually got weaker than that person, you would mention the fact that that person surpassed them. You said that they don't even say that in this book. Huh? Okay. All right. So that's why I asked you. Listen. That's why. Wait. No. Don't say proof to me. Don't say proof. Listen. Don't say proof to me. No. Don't say proof to me. Because nope. Not yet. Not Carms. Look. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna repeat a question.
Wait. Because both
going.
of you are talking at the same time.
I was talking before. So yes, I was, but it doesn't matter. Listen, right? I'm gonna say this. That's why I asked you. Where in the book does it say that Anakin surpassed Mace? No, you're saying that in this specific section because it's talking about Mace, they wouldn't bring that up, right? You said they're talking about. Oh my goodness! You can't even. The thing is, like, you. I'm saying that's if. I'm saying that's if. Look. Listen to what I said. Why are you yelling?
All right, Carms.
Look.
Carms. He's saying he's not Carms. He's saying he didn't say that. He's about to clarify what he meant.
No. This is why you're not listening. I said if. Listen.
I know, Carms. Calm. Because if he does or doesn't, just let him clarify.
You know you look ridiculous on recording, but
no,
anyway.
Auden, bro, stop trying to do. We're not getting him worked up.
All right, whatever. Look, basically, I said, wouldn't you think, like, under proxy of your interpretation, if your interpretation was right, and they were trying to say a specific thing in a certain time period, wouldn't they mention that somebody were to surpass Mace later on if it was a specific thing of him having this power and then people getting stronger than him at a later point? Wait, why are you asking me if they would necessarily say it in the book? Didn't you read the book? Didn't you read the book? So why are you asking me to basically? But it doesn't matter. I never said that. I never said I never.
All right,
I never said.
Carms.
I never said
bro.
that was the truth.
Down.
All I said that.
Can you calm down?
Carms.
Oh my god!
Look, everybody's telling you to be quiet. Look, this is.
Talk like a human being.
Why are you
I'm telling you, bro.
like
It's not me, bro. It's
bro. Because
Carms.
then when it happens, because look, Carms, I'm tired of hearing myself
debating him.
have to
Just
talk
let this
in the
whole
debate,
thing could be
dog.
done. If you don't want to talk to him like a normal person, we could just shut this shit down right now.
Exactly. Then there could be no winner. Like, I don't understand what's the point of, like, you trying to question semantics about what we said or didn't say. Like, it's so, like, stupid. You could just clarify it after I'm done. Like, God, you're so dumb.
I don't
But
care
anyway,
about that. Like,
let's
you
get
could
to
do that shit, but don't just stop raising your voice every like 5 seconds because you're angry.
I should not be talking as much as I have to in this debate.
I never said that was true. I said if your interpretation of this was true, then by proxy, it would only make sense if they would bring that up as well, right? As a question, to necessarily just say, okay, then wouldn't they bring that up as well in the book, since it's a book that needs to convey information? So you're changing. So then you're just burden switching, right? You're flipping the burden. You, I never. Okay, all right. No, I didn't. You're changing the wording. You're changing the wording. I said, look, there you go. There you go. Let's go. Keep rambling. Anyway, look. So I said, I said, look,
Bro, no,
Okay,
bro. All right,
guy.
no.
Auden,
Here's what's
stop
gonna
with that.
happen. Here's what's gonna happen because we cannot, for whatever reason, talk like human beings. Carms and Auden, because this time you got him riled up on it. You know how he acts, and you did that shit. I'm going to let Auden start speaking for his point, and midway through it, as he's getting his point through, I will unserve or mute you, Carms, and I will do the reverse as well when you start speaking. I'm doing midway through so they can get the gist of their point in, and you can at least comprehend that part before you get ready to jump on them. So,
thank you, Father Dre.
Yeah, that's ironic coming from you. You've nurtured like 5 people.
Calm down, pal.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree with that formatting.
Hold on. Okay. I think the guy here. Hold on. All right, Auden, go.
Okay, I never said because one would be true, the other would necessarily be true. I said if your interpretation is true, then wouldn't this other thing be a factor in that as well? And then all you're doing is just answering my question with a question. I'm asking you a question, so you're trying to obviously like. Okay. It's not a non. Because okay, I'm gonna answer. So basically, your interpretation is simply that Mace, and Mace. Okay, okay. So all right, yeah. I mean, I whatever, dude. But yeah. Anyway, so basically, Mace gets surpassed later on in the series by Anakin. That's the point that.
All right, bro. Wait, shut up.
So wait, actually, if your interpretation leaves out that.
Wait, pause.
You still doing it? Like I don't understand, bro.
Please, y'all, can y'all stop being dumb? Like,
Carm,
wait,
you are. Hold up. You're recording
Carms. Okay, Carm. This nigga just tried to say your interpretation. You said no, don't say it. We both know what my interpretation is. Then you get mad at him for strawmanning your interpretation.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, he's trying to clarify it. Carm. Obviously, he's trying to clarify it for you to say yes or no. Okay, and then wait, shut up. Then you get mad when he doesn't know what your interpretation is. How does that make sense?
All right, how about this, Carms?
Okay,
Worst case scenario, you are recording this. If he strawmanned you, it will show in the recording. Problem solved. Let Auden see what
point.
I'm just because.
It's just like we're just wasting time. We're just wasting time because he could have just said the interpretation right there and then you could have said yes or no, and then it would have been done right there. But now we have to wait for you to say no, that's not my interpretation. We both know it, and then you say, oh well, actually that's not even my interpretation in the first place. It's just wasting time. And another thing is, just because you get unmuted in middle argument doesn't mean to address the argument right when you're unmuted.
Yeah. Okay. So
that goes for both of you guys, by the way.
All right,
Not just one person.
Understand, bro. I've been hearing y'all, man. But anyway, gonna say.
Just let Carnes clarify his interpretation really quick, and then Auden can start back off.
I know what it is. It's just simply that because there's a. Can I say it? And if I'm wrong,
what did author just tell you?
All right, I'm about to say it. I just said I'm about to say it.
All right, Auden. Not Auden. Fuck Carms. Auden is speaking right now. He is going to say what he believes your interpretation is. If it's not, one more time, you can clarify after he's given his argument, and then past that point, you are moving on from this point. I will conclude the point as the moderator.
If it's a straw man, just say it's a straw man.
Okay.
You can say why it's a straw man, and then just move on. That's it.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
This is his interpretation. There's a statement. So I have to. I don't want to. All right, so basically, there's a statement that says he's only second to Yoda. Because of the fact the rest of this paragraph is talking about Revenge of the Sith, there are linear chronological events that play into this, and like this entire page, okay? And since this is in the specific same paragraph as the events of Phantom Menace, then it would be referring to the Mace before Phantom Menace, and this is long before Anakin becomes a Jedi, so it wouldn't include Anakin when they say he's second. Okay, what was it? All right, whatever.
All right, Auden. He said 2 points. Address the first one, then worry about the next one after. We'll just put a pin in it for now.
Okay. This is like no different than any like data book making a statement and then just showing a character's, I guess, origin through their story of events. Basically, because
Bro,
okay,
Carm, let him get to proving it. He's
oh my
all right.
god,
If you
bro.
heard it, all right. Look. If you heard it, then Auden's going to repeat himself, and past that point, there will be nothing more to say, and you can move on from that. So let Auden finish. I'm aware of why we are, but the problem is that every time the Auden gets to explaining, you also get riled up and start packing him. That's why I'm saying, look, this is going to be the last time that you hear Auden repeat it if he's going to repeat it. Once he's finished, if he repeated himself and nothing was accomplished, guess what? You won the debate because you're going to move on from the point since there's nothing more to add. If he does it, then he's clearly not repeating himself. So go, Auden.
Okay, so these two sentences, like him, the first sentence of him being second to Yoda, and then the second one talking about um him, like this thing where it says, while the force is strong with him, Mace is suspicious of anyone he perceives to be a threat to the Jedi teachings and traditions he holds sacrosanct. Um, more or less, like you see, you saying that these sentences connect, and that's why this thing is more of like a linear thing instead of it being a like specific statement wouldn't make sense because of the fact that we see the sentences that do connect are just giving a brief description of his character rather than an actual event, and then they bring up this other thing as like a way to show, I guess, Mace's timeline after these two statements are already made. And then I just like to say that even if bro, like I'm necessarily wrong about this, I'll use the other statement that says there's Mace is the second strongest Jedi in the other thing to just back this up. Okay, wow.
Is there something? That was it? Okay.
Wait, what?
All right. Stick to that. Carm, stick to that, because that's a point. You were refuting another point while making another point.
Okay. Wait, you
made
think
2 points?
Wait, No, I didn't.
Okay. I heard the also when I hear about the shotgun. Okay.
Wait, you don't think that 2 sentences in one paragraph can deviate away from the rest of the paragraph? I'm asking a question, bro. Stop making it seem like I'm saying that you're saying that. I'm just asking if that's what you mean. Bro, you literally you don't even know what you're saying because you literally said yes. I'm not.
All right,
Oh
Carms.
my!
If he
It
is, then move
doesn't
on. If he is,
matter,
then move
bro. What
on.
you
Because,
think,
bro.
bro? Can I just
All right.
respond?
Yes. All right. Auden, do you have
All right.
something new to add?
Yeah, I do. You're saying that because these 2 sentences are made in the same paragraph where it talks about the Phantom Menace, it's in that time frame, and then after in another paragraph they start talking about different events. So this has to mean that because it's in the same paragraph of these events,
All
and
right, hold on.
then it wouldn't be. Then it would be talking about the Phantom Menace version of Mace. But
Okay, wait, Carms.
okay, probably
Do you
it
feel that you've
doesn't
addressed that? Do you
matter.
feel
It
that you've
doesn't
addressed that?
matter.
Do you feel
Listen,
that you've addressed this, Carms?
okay, all
Carms,
right, bro.
Carms,
Stop going over the semantics of the word.
Oh my, bro, Carms, do you feel that you've already addressed that? Because I'm pretty sure I heard you. Why are you arguing back and forth, bro? Move on,
bro. Because I'm not even okay. Look, I was saying this leads me to my next thing, which is basically me asking him, don't you think that just because multiple sentences are in one paragraph, does every piece of that sentence have to connect to one specific thing? Like that's what I'm asking.
All right, and Carms, do you feel you've
and you
answered the
didn't
question?
answer it. You
All right,
didn't
Carms,
answer.
do you feel you've answered? Okay.
Oh my god. Like, okay, what did you say in response to my thing where I brought up Dre also said that the second scan would just be used to support this other one. The other scan that says that he's second to Yoda when it's like it's like a death. It's that I'm using that to support this. You could just look at that.
Okay, because it seems like you both are. I've already said what you had to say on this second scan. Now you're going to the third one. Okay, cool. Go to the third.
Wait,
Where?
why are these why are they mutually exclusive again? What? I don't think that's all right. I don't think that's mutually exclusive. We can move on. We can move on. We can move on.
All right, whatever. If you
All right.
feel he doesn't need an attack, if
This
Auden
guy's
feels that
asking
doesn't,
me
bro,
ridiculous
it doesn't matter.
questions.
Move on. Look, Auden feels that he said what he had to say. Carms feels that he dismissed it. Just move on.
I don't even care about this whole thing is just ratty. Like I don't even. This whole scaling is just ratty, so I don't even care about this. Like, doesn't matter. Okay. You don't even believe that, bro. Like, don't understand what's the point of ratting, bro. It doesn't get you anything, but I don't.
All right, bro. All right. Focus on the debate, like I said.
Go ahead. I already said that I moved on from that other thing. Like, you asking me why it isn't mutually exclusive is just so ridiculous. Like, it's just one of those, like, It's one of those negative, like, it's like asking me to prove like a negative claim, which is just ridiculous. So, I mean, we could just move on.
All right, no problem.
Why is post invisible hand Anakin above Mace? Okay, why? All right, so wait, why is Mace over Palpatine then? Pre-66. To be honest, I just think that, actually, I'm gonna just wait for you to send it because I already know where you're.
Ugh.
So Highfather believes that Palpatine is below Ezra. So I mean, this isn't. Because you guys are just rats, bro.
What? What the fuck? Why are you talking? Why are you dragging me into this? Fucking hell.
Are you gonna send the evidence or no? Oh, hurry up, bro.
Why do you Star Wars debaters have to make this difficult with 100 scans per argument?
Oh, this is what
Have they finished debating yet, or are they?
I know. I'm not. That's not to see you on. It's not like 5 scans.
Vader complains for Star Wars debaters.
What?
Oh my god.
Bro.
Oh my god.
You knowledge Andes.
Knowledge Andy talks on more knowledge Andes. I cringe a little.
Who is the knowledge Andy here? Who's the knowledge?
Tuck down, Dre. You're acting like you didn't get all these scans. Tuck down.
Excuse me? I got them from your scan server.
Oh, you weren't even in my scan server.
I think Sidious was just holding back here to what he said? Okay, why does that defeat the fact that he could be holding back? Okay, so then the fact wait, no, don't go, don't add anything. Say, if he's already holding back from the beginning and then he gets put in this disadvantageous position already and is getting weaker because of the fact he was holding back in the beginning, then he wouldn't even have an opportunity to be able to overpower him anymore. Because not only was he holding back before, now he's just weaker than he was. Okay, I mean, he could just be holding back to convince Anakin to come to the dark side. Okay. Wait, do you think Palpatine was aware that Anakin was coming? Okay, we can see.
Unlimited amount of power, but 0 bitches.
Really?
Okay, let's see.
Yo, Willie, what pizza should I get?
Yo, can y'all debate instead of talking about me? Like, what?
Willie, so what pizza should I get? I'm thinking of ordering something.
Oh, I don't
care what pizza you get, Domino's. I don't care what pizza you get.
I don't know. Should I get sausage, cheese? You know, should I add some mushrooms on it? I don't know, man.
Yo, quick question to anybody who like watched Revenge of the Sith. Did I, bro? All right, I don't like. I really don't care to do it. I think I already won my scaling, so we could just like. I don't care to do this rat. Like this scaling in itself is just dishonest. So I don't care to even like. It's fine. I just think I won my. I already think I won my scaling. We could just move on, and I think I won the points before, so we could just move on. I think I already broke it. We could just move on. Whatever. We could just. We don't need to even conclude. Like the recording is here. You don't have to think that. You don't have to think that. It's fine. We can just finish. It's why are we like doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bro.
What do you mean other than me?
Stop asking people.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where like.
It doesn't matter, bro. Like I can't like I don't like debating dishonest people. Scaling, like making a scaling change.
Are we ending this? Are we ending this or not?
Like I said I'm ending because I already think I won. I already think I won the other points. I don't think
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll give my opinion. I'll let Dre because I know he's a Star Wars goon that definitely reads the series. But
yeah, I used to beat you up back in the day on Ben Kenobi, bro.
Hold on. Let me just look at this scaling chain. By the way, I'm not gonna give my opinion on who I think won. I wasn't really listening like that.
It's a mock debate anyway. It doesn't matter.
I don't think
1 hour long mock debate.
None of these. Shut the fuck up, Willie. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck no. You won't answer my question about pizza, but you won't interrupt me.
Bro, just
yeah.
Anyway, Willie, shut up, bro. What is wrong with you? Shut up.
Father. The debate is over. Listen, Father. The debate is basically back in order, dog. I'm gonna tag.
Yeah. So I don't think any of the, unless you have like a predetermined like belief. I don't think any of these are like absurd. Like there could be disagreements, but they're not like saying by like fucking like Caddy Mundi is like stronger than like North Cities or something. Like it's not something like that. It's not extreme, you know.
It doesn't matter, bro. I don't care, bro. I already said I think I already broke the scaling, and even if I didn't, I think I already proved my scaling, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't.
Let me speaking.
When was that a thing? See what I'm hearing? Wait, no, I'm saying I'm not saying. No, bro.
I remember that it was like you guys got into it and you were eventually telling him, okay, what would contradict this statement, or like what would contradict like that. Then Carm, like you had said what would contradict it, then Carm started giving shit. That was kind of how.
Okay, that's fine. I just think that I already broke the scaling. It's fine.
Are we done here? Can we save the recording?
Yeah, we can just finish.
Any of the mods want to?
Yes, this. What